Well, hey everybody. I was just loading up my new little wagon with some compost and sand and some leaves, and I was going to head up to the front yard and plant some strawberries. And I was so excited to get them out of one of my beds that had the cover crop in it, because I wanted to put some compost in there and put it all over the cover crop and bury all that green manure. So I got all the strawberries out, and I think I came up with somewhere around 30 to 35 strawberry plants. And they're all really nice and healthy. And I'm going to take them up front, and I'm going to put them in one of the little beds I had back here. And it was made out of 2x6s, and I think they're 3x3 or 4x4. But I was waiting for a guy to stop blowing leaves over here across the street. Now, even though I have a wireless mic and it's supposed to be unidirectional, which it just picks up my voice, well, it doesn't. And I think in my last video I said I was ordering a new one, and I did, but it just hasn't come yet. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to get a couple more shovelfuls in my wagon, and then we'll go up front, and maybe it'll be quieter up there by the street. Right. That's all I need, so we'll go up front now where it's hopefully quieter. Come on, let's go. Boy, there's a lot of noise going on around here today, so I'll get this done as fast as possible. Come on. Come on. So, this is one of my front yards. It was covered last year in wood chips, 6 inches deep. And they're not that deep now. They've really broken down, but I'd say they're probably about 2 inches deep. I've got a 4 or 5 foot chain link fence that runs around, back to where I have a wooden fence. And this summer, all that chain link is going to come out, and I'm going to have a redwood fence put in 6 feet high. And so all this will be fenced in, and that'll be so nice to add all this area to my garden. So let me show you the new wagon that I got. It's like a little dump truck wagon. My little dump truck has a little mechanism on the bottom that you just pull a lever, lift it up, and it dumps out everything that's in it. And I just think this is the greatest thing for me. So let me show you how it works. I just back it up to my box, and I grab the mechanism on the bottom and lift it up. And if I have it lined up right, everything comes out into the box. Okay, so your soil for strawberries is supposed to be, about 40 or 50% compost, and then maybe 30% sand, and then the rest soil. And I don't know if you could see behind me, I planted that box yesterday, and it's got probably 25 strawberries in it. And I'll bring you a little closer and let you see how I planted those. Now, I know this looks like a lot of soil, but most of it is compost and leaves. And when it starts really raining later on this month and next month, this is just going to start compacting, and it won't be as much as it is right now. Now, these are some of the strawberries that I took out of the cover crop, and I just shoved them into little 4-inch pots just to keep them alive and happy until I could get them in the ground. Now I'm going to put these strawberries in just about 12 inches apart. They're going to start spreading as soon as spring comes, and they'll send off their little shoots. Here's a shoot that this one had sent off before, and they just send off a little shoot, and another little strawberry plant grows where that shoot lands. So you can tell from this strawberry plant that it has the roots that come down here. It's got the leaves, and then it has this little part right in the middle where the two come together that's called the crown. And if you grow strawberries, you already know that. So you want to plant your strawberry plant where the roots go straight down vertically. And then just plant it to that area that's called the crown. Push it in just a little bit. It doesn't need to be, pushed down like you're going to China. And that's perfect for that plant. And it'll start growing with this sunshine today. So we'll just take this out. We'll get another one put in about 12 inches from that side. Now, I know a lot of people, when they put strawberry plants in, they'll actually make a little mound in the hole and they'll take the roots, and what they'll do is they'll spread the roots over that mound. But I just don't see any reason to do that because the roots are going to be in the ground anyway. They're going in the right direction. If you noticed, I'm not putting any fertilizer in the holes right now. I will fertilize them a little later on, and I'll just give them something that's like a 5-5-5 or a 10-10-10, probably next month when it's early spring. So I'm not too worried about fertilizing them right now. Now all of these that I'm planting today are just babies that came from another plant. What these runners are right here that are coming out of this plant actually came from a mother plant and made this one. And then the runner died and then it just broke off. Okay, well I'm going to get a few more strawberry plants and put them in here. And then what I'll do is I'll cover it up with leaves just for one of those nights when the temperature drops really low and, you know, it's unexpected and we get a freeze. So this is the bed of strawberry plants that I planted yesterday. And then I came up and covered them up with a lot of leaves just for a mulch. Now I noticed that a few of these strawberries are actually sending out strawberries. They're starting to bloom. So what I'll do is I'll go back and get a pair of scissors and cut all those berries and flowers off, send more energy to the roots so that sometime in June, these strawberries are just going to go crazy and have tons of strawberries on them. Now planting strawberries in a raised bed is a really good idea because they need a lot of drainage or they need good drainage. And with this compost and being up off the ground or up off my clay soil, they're going to do really well, and I'm just so excited about it. I'll go back and get those other strawberry plants and get them planted, and that's my strawberry planting for today. Glad you guys came over. Well, hey you guys, just a little product review after handling this wagon for a little while. Now the whole thing worked extremely well. I'm really happy with it, but the only thing I did notice is that the handle doesn't always stay up if you want it to. You bring it up, but it just easily goes right back down. So if you knock the wagon at all, the handle easily falls down. And if that's any big deal to you, it's not to me, but that's one little product review. So just thought I'd put that in for a FYI. Talk to you guys later.